Hello, welcome to this session from TeKnowledGeek. I am Akshay and today we will discuss about the machine learning using very popular and easily available dataset and with some very easy coding language, you can say Python. So I would like to create a playlist to discuss all the steps in this topic, and so please learn according to the playlist. Let's start. So first thing in this topic is to understand what is machine learning. I will explain it in very layman terms as I have understood. So first thing is like a machine learning is like training a baby or a dog for a specific job to be done in some exact pattern. So there will be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Just like this. Our job is to identify that exact pattern. I mean, if there is a training data set, so I will apply several algorithms on this training data to identify this exact pattern. And when I have the best fit algorithm, then my job will be applying that best fit algorithm and predict that same exact pattern in my test data. So in layman terms, if someone 99 times open a box, pick up a spoon, do the same job, then most of the time it is to eat something that system has predicted, like identified that exact pattern. So if the 100th time the open the box and pick up a spoon happened, then the system will predict that pattern in that test data set too. That means if 100th time, if somebody open a box and pick up a spoon, system will say that it is to eat something. It's as simple as that. Now, you must have realized the most important character in this whole story is the data. So we will spend most of the time in this whole discussion is to pre-process the data. That means data to be fit enough to give me some prediction or to find me to some exact pattern. So in very simple term, the data pre-processing means to analyze the data, to cleanse the data, and to transform the data. So first step is to analyze the data. That means if you are given with a very simple tabular data set, then there are some rows and some columns in it. Okay. You need to identify which are the columns as input can impact my output. Like what are the dependence column, real dependent input columns. That means what are the useful data for me. And in the second step, get rid of the unwanted data, because you need to clean the garbage, and you need to identify and resolve some common issues in the data. What are the common issues? Like you find some dupes, you find some nulls, and you find some noise in the data. Okay. Now third step is you get the data in non-numerical format, like in a string format or something like Boolean. You need to convert them into the numerical data so that your algorithm can work on it. So there are three steps. First is data analysis, identify the useful data. Second step is data cleansing, remove dupes and nulls. And third is data transformation, convert the non-numerical data to the numerical data. Now, this is all about data pre-processing. The second step, you need to identify the pattern using some algorithm. In machine learning terms, these are called the predictive data algorithms, or this process is called predictive data modeling. So you need to create a model to predict the output or to find the exact pattern. What is exact pattern? Like I have explained in my example, like if you open a box, pick up a spoon, most probably you will eat something. If you go to a shopping mall and you buy some baby food, most probably you will buy diapers too. So these are the exact pattern. What is the predictive analysis? That means if you are drunk and if you are driving a car, most probably you will find or you will have face some accident. So this is the second step of this the data machine learning or the artificial intelligence procedure or the process, and this second step is called the data mining. Mostly the data mining task can be divided into two categories. First is finding the prediction or doing the predictive analysis, and second thing, finding the exact pattern or the pattern analysis. So mostly these various tasks can be in the data mining can be divided into these two broad categories, and the exact job for you is only to create the pattern. That means you apply several algorithms to find the best fit and exact pattern or predict the outcome or output. If you are given with the output data as well and you are comparing your prediction with the output data, then that is called supervised learning. Okay, you got something and you are matching with something, and you make like in the process you identify what is my best fit predictive algorithm. And if you are not given with that output, then that is called unsupervised learning. The second step is evaluate the model. That means now you find what is my best fit algorithm to identify the exact pattern or predict the outcome. Now we will apply the same algorithm on my test data. That is not the trained data, that is the test data. For the same exact pattern is identified or not, or same exact prediction is done or not, most of the time. So there is a probability always. That's why there is that whatever like prediction you have done, there is a confidence score associated with it. How much confident you are when you are predicting something. It's not like wild goose chase. Now we will discuss the same thing like the data pre-processing and the data mining, these two broad category of the machine learning, in the next video of this series with very popular data set. Please stay tuned and thanks for watching.